What's up, metalheads? My name's Jamie. This is the Blades and EDC channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Today I bring you my overview of the Giant Mouse Ace Clyde. These come from Blade Ops. I don't know if anyone else is selling these or not. You may be able to find them other places, but I know Blade Ops has them, and they have a very large selection of them. They have them in LMAX steel, which run like 175. Then they have some less expensive variations that are N690. They're like 145. So they have a big selection of these on Blade Ops. I will link this one in the description below. It's a denim micarta with LMAX and brass thumb studs and backspacer. But first, let's go over the specs of the knife and do a couple size comparisons. This is a gentleman's knife, in my opinion. This is exactly what I would call a gentleman's knife. And for the money, it's a really good gentleman's knife. Overall length, 6.97 inches. Blade length's 3 inches. The weight's 2.8 ounces. It is on phosphor bronze washers. It is right-hand tip-up only, but some of them on the website... Yeah, this one is right-hand tip-up only. I think the ones that are N690, they have aluminum handles. I think that pocket clip may be reversible, but don't hold me to that. This one is not reversible. It does have stainless steel liners that are 420 AISI 420 hardened stainless steel liners that have been bead blasted. These are made in Italy, and slight trailing point, very, very slight. But it works so well with the shape of this handle. And I'll talk more about that in a minute. First, let's do a couple size comparisons. Let's do the tactile Rockwall. Very similar in size to the Rockwall. A little thinner than the Rockwall, but very similar in size. How about the Benchmade Bug Out? Quite a bit shorter than the Bug Out, but thickness-wise, it's very, very close to the Bug Out. How about the Kaiser Feist? Thickness almost identical, and it's probably a ½ inch longer than the Feist. Here's one it's going to be similar to. Spartan Blades Harsey, 3 1/4 inch. Almost identical in length to the Harsey, but thinner. It's a thinner knife. How about the Urban EDC F5.5? Lengthwise, very, very close. Obviously, it's thinner and not nearly as tall as the F5.5. How about the... I've got to do a Penguin. Always do a Penguin. QSP Penguin. Very similar in size to a Penguin. Although lighter weight than the titanium Penguin. Quite a bit lighter. And the Sharp by Design Mini Evo. Quite a bit shorter than the Mini Evo. And we'll do a couple pair... or a couple Spydercos that everyone will recognize for size reference. Let's do the Paramilitary 2 and the Para 3. The Paramilitary 2 dwarfs it, makes it look tiny. Lengthwise, it's going to be very similar to the Para 3. I think the Para 3 may be an 1/8 inch longer, but very, very close. So that should give you guys a good idea on the size. All right, let's talk about the ergos. Ergos are really good on this knife. See the way it kind of, this is flat and then it angles right here? When you got this knife in your hand, the way your hand kind of curves right there, this angle just lands right here perfectly. And this thing just melts. It melts into your hand. Then your index finger comes right over the lock bar cutout. Just feels amazing in hand. Feels really good in hand. I don't even notice the pocket clip. Obviously, it's a wire pocket clip, but you can replace this with the Spyderco wire clip replacements from Lynch or MXG. If you're not a fan of wire clips, very easy to replace them with one of these. Action. This is that glassy, glassy, glassy smooth action you get with phosphor bronze washers. It's really good, really good. I haven't fidgeted with this one too much, but it's already gotten much smoother than it was out of the box. It was smooth out of the box, but it's just, I don't know, with a washer knife, the more you use it, the better it gets. You know, it just gets smoother and smoother over time. Great detent on this knife for a washer knife. If you break it, I don't think you can fell it. And that's saying something for a washer knife. Generally, washer knives are pretty easy to fell. This one, I struggled to fell it. I'm trying every time here. Okay, that failed, but that wasn't it. I pressed so lightly that when it opened, my thumb touched the edge of the blade on the way out. Slowed it down. Same thing. Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, can feel it. I didn't touch it that time. But you got to really try. If you give it any effort at all, it's just going to fly out there. I think it's a good looking knife also. They come in multiple colors. Like I said, you can get this like this with Elmax steel. I'll tell you what else they got over there. This is one I'm going to link below, but they got lots of options. Then they got red aluminum and black aluminum. The red aluminum has black accents and black thumb studs, and the black aluminum has red thumb studs. Those are the two that are 145, and they are N690 blades still. But everything else is going to be the same. The weight is even the same. And then they have one that's a little more expensive at 185. That is brass. I think it's the Elmax still also. No, it's M390. So you can get the brass with M390 for 185. What's the weight on that one with the brass? I'm curious. 420 ounces. 4.2 ounces on that one. But then you got this one. You have a natural micarta, and then you have a green micarta that are all Elmax. They all have the same brass thumb stud and backspacer. So got quite a bit of a selection over there. This is a great gentleman's knife. Extremely lightweight. You put it in your pocket, you forget it's there. The slow roll, I should point out, also is very good on this knife. Easy to slow roll it. Although that detent's so good, sometimes it just wants to get away from you. You gotta, yeah. I really like this knife. I like it a lot, and I would highly recommend it if you're looking for something extremely lightweight, premium blade steel, very nice ergonomics for under 200 bucks. It's a great knife. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you all on the next one.